Two women betray each other after getting caught with over $3 million in drugs. It's brutal. It turns out when the stakes are high, ride or die turns into testify and comply. Let's get off into this, bro.
Got a full house in here. Hey, I'm Officer Sharon Cascaron Police Department. Hey, the reason I stopped you, you're going a little fast. You know what the speed limit is here?
75.
Yeah, I got you going pacing about 80, okay?
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
All right. Do you got your license, registration, insurance? What's this?
You know she could.
You don't even have a driver's license. You can't even be driving.
It's because she got tired. I didn't want to, you know.
Doesn't even have a license. This is starting out really good.
Does not have a license, or is it suspended?
It's suspended.
You want it suspended for? For DUI? That's not good. You have a criminal,
I
right?
know. Sorry. Yeah, she got
Straight to jail.
tired. I didn't want to drive, but...
Alright, here, come back here. Let's talk to me.
Didn't want to drive, but I'm driving.
Why'd you pull over on the left side of the road?
I know she told me, but it's because I thought when you're on
Stupid.
Good Lord, 3 brain cells fighting for 4th place.
the highway, you're supposed to pull to the left. I've never been pulled over on the highway, so I wasn't sure. But she told me
You're a liar!
But you got a DWI or a DUI? Come on.
right after I did it, I was like, oh my God, like I messed up.
I'm gonna talk to you over here on the left side of my vehicle just because I don't want to be that close. That's good right here. You can sit right here in front of my car, okay? Thanks. Where are you guys coming from now?
We're visiting my family.
Oh yeah, your family?
And her, my friend's daughter, her dad is in Mexico, so she went to take him to go see him. He was deported I think a few weeks ago. He's my cousin.
Oh, he's your cousin?
Yeah.
When did you guys get down there?
Saturday?
Saturday? How long did you guys stay down there for?
2 days.
2 days. Who's all in the car now?
Me, my friend, her daughter, and her niece.
None of your kids?
No.
So she got tired and that's where you're driving?
Yeah, I started driving.
What's the name of, you said it's her husband or
Well,
boyfriend?
Yes, it's her father. Yeah.
What's it? Where are you heading now?
Back home to Mesa.
Nothing illegal in the car?
No.
I ask everybody.
No.
So your license is suspended for DUI. You said nothing illegal in the car?
No.
Methamphetamine?
No, nothing. They have kids.
Cocaine? Marijuana? Fentanyl pills? Something like that? Okay. I'm gonna cite you for the criminal citation, okay? And you'll get a court date and a time to appear, okay, on that thing. This area is a high drug trafficking area. I'm sure there's nothing in here. Is it okay if I search the car?
It's her vehicle. I don't mind, but if you just want to ask her really quick.
Okay. Since you gave me permission, I'm gonna go talk to her real quick.
Uh-oh. SpaghettiOs. It's not looking good, brother.
Hey, can you come out here and talk to me real quick?
Hey, hold on. Let me go. I want to make sure you don't get run over.
Hey, I talked to her a little bit about anything illegal in the car. She said there's nothing in the car. She's giving me permission to search it. I know you're the owner of the car,
Yeah.
so I'm just asking you for permission to search it. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna have you come back over here. We'll get everybody out, and like I said, I'm just gonna cite you for the.
Almost biggity bet you they're gonna find the stuff. They're gonna find the drugs, whatever it is, and then they're gonna play stupid. Like, well, I didn't even know. This isn't actually my car, it's my baby daddy's car.
Driving on a suspended license, because you can't be driving like that. You know that. With your permission to search, we'll search it when I'm done doing that. I don't expect to find anything because you guys have been pretty honest with me, but then we'll get you guys out of here, okay? And then I'll have you drive if your license is good, okay?
Yeah,
All right. What's that?
My license.
Yeah. Why? You know she doesn't have a good driver's license. Why are you letting her drive?
I got tired.
If you guys need to talk to me by any means, holler at this officer and he can talk to me, okay?
Hey, sir. There's a gun under the passenger front seat.
Okay.
Always good. Guns in the car? Hey, sir, open up the box.
15. 266, showing me 1015, got two. Transmitter back.
1759.
Yeah, we're gonna need 2 units for transport. You guys just put your kind of butts up against my car, please. Just stay right there, okay?
Here,
Put your butts against my car.
let's put one down there, and you come up here.
You got no weapons on you, right? No.
You guys want?
So this is your one daughter.
311, you can send.
In the event that we need to have someone come pick them up, who can come get them?
Like out here?
We can take them probably back to the police department.
Yeah, I can have a friend pick them up.
Who's your friend?
Hospital?
I mean, like, we want to make sure we're giving them to somebody who's responsible.
yeah.
Where's their dad?
Well, I'm fighting custody for her. Her dad's not here. He's in Mexico.
Okay.
And the temporary guardian will be my mom.
Would your your mom come get them?
She does not know how to drive that far.
Oscar, you said?
Costco.
Costco?
Yeah, he's just
Costco, my buddy, he's got everything, you know.
And how old is he?
27.
27? All right, well, I got to make sure it's okay with my supervisor that they go. If that's okay, then we'll work on getting that. There's a bunch of big vitamin containers, and they're full of M30.
The term M30 refers to counterfeit prescription pills that are pressed with illicit fentanyl, commonly known as blues. These pills are manufactured to perfectly mimic authentic pills and are primarily mass-produced in clandestine labs, often in Mexico. They're extremely dangerous as their manufacturing process can result in pills containing a lethal dose of just 2 milligrams.
Trying to get some people bent on fent. Y'all ever seen those people with that fentanyl? Boy, that fentanyl will get you.
Grande Police Department for questioning.
All right, so
Tanya,
Tanya, right?
No, Tanya's my friend.
Martha, I'm sorry. So I'm Officer Sharon, I'm the case officer, obviously I was the officer that stopped you today. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can will be used against you in the court of law. Do you understand these rights?
Yes.
Okay.
Hey, oh, and before we get in, before we get off into this, if you guys want to give me a call, you absolutely can. Give me a ring anytime between noon and 4 Central Standard Time. It's through a service called Connect With Me. So if any of you guys are creators or you have people that want to talk to you and you offer maybe consulting or do something like that, you can absolutely do this service. It's great. It's free. You basically just sign up, you get your own number, and then it's an 80-20 split. You keep 80%, they keep 20%. So you don't have to pay anything up front for this, which is fantastic, which is why I love it. And you guys can call me anytime between Monday through Friday, noon to 4. So if you have questions, I had a guy literally call me yesterday and pitch me an idea, and I'm probably going to be working with him. So if you guys have ideas you want to pitch to me, you got services, cool, give me a ring, or if you just want some general advice or just want to chat, you can give me a call there. Let's get back off into this.
Obviously, I stopped you. You're going a little fast, and even though it's 5 over, it's still dangerous. When I started talking to you at first, you obviously were a little hesitant to give me your license, probably because it was suspended, and you told me that you had a DUI. So obviously, you know you're not supposed to be driving the vehicle, right? When I searched it, there was the first thing I saw, a pill bottle, and I opened up that pill bottle, and obviously it wasn't what was supposed to be in there. There was a lot of fentanyl in the car. Okay. The main thing.
Wait, you're telling me if somebody pulled me over and said I opened up a pill bottle, there's a lot of fentanyl in there, I'd be freaking out. I'd be like, what are you guys talking about? She's just like, yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and accept that.
You can do right now. The best thing for you is to be honest with me. Okay, so let's start kind of from the beginning. How we got to this point. It's a ton of fentanyl. It's very serious. Obviously, you know that fentanyl is dangerous, right?
Yes.
It's the number one threat to our country right now. People are dying every day out of it. Yeah. And you're facilitating it by bringing it into this country, okay? Let's talk about kind of how we got to this point.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really know anything. We just went down.
You're a liar!
We're there for 2 days, and I mean, I don't know where I would even begin.
Okay, well, your luggage is in the car, right?
Yes.
Right, there's two suitcases in the back, okay? So you guys went down, and you came back, and there's property in the car that wasn't there when you guys came down, right? Okay, so obviously you'd have some questions. Why is there a bunch of property in the car, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so where did that come from?
I don't know.
You have no clue
You're
where
a
that came
No idea.
from. Okay, so what do you think it was?
Deny.
Well, I thought it was collagen pills. I mean, I don't know. I didn't know that there was anything else in there.
Who picked up the collagen pills? Why did you have them in the car?
I don't even know how they got there.
Okay, so you obviously knew they were in there because you said you thought they were collagen pills, right?
Yeah, but I don't.
Oh, he's catching her. See, that's the thing. These guys ask these questions and they don't even realize they're getting caught up.
I don't even know when they got there or anything.
You don't know when they got there, and that didn't concern you.
I mean, honestly, I didn't ask any questions. I know it sounds dumb, but I don't.
But it didn't concern you that you went down to Mexico for a couple days, and then you came back and you have a ton of property in the car that you don't know how it got there, who it belongs to.
Honestly, I saw like 2 bags and that was it. I don't know what else is in there. I have no idea.
Okay. Well, you're facing some serious felonies tonight. Possession of a narcotic drug for sale, transportation of a narcotic drug for sale, endangerment. You put 2
No, we're not drug dealers. We're drug traffickers.
kids in danger. You would agree, right?
Yeah, I mean, they're minors, they were kids, yeah.
Knowing now that there was close to 500,000 fentanyl pills in that car, you would understand how that would be dangerous towards those kids, right?
Yes, of course, yeah.
Okay. What do you think should happen to someone like you that comes across and brings this amount of fentanyl pills into the country?
I mean, someone that's bringing that amount, I mean, I don't know what
happened, you know, I don't know. I don't know what to even say, honestly.
What do you think should happen?
So you went down to Mexico with your friend, right? How do you guys know each other?
We've been friends for over 15 years.
Did you guys ever have a discussion about the collagen pills that were in the car? No? You just saw all the property in the car, but you just never wanted to have a discussion about it?
I honestly didn't ask any questions. Just at one point when we were just coming back, she was just tired, asking me if I could drive, and I drove it. That's it.
And I'm sure that you guys co-conspired to go down there and pick him up. I don't believe you're being honest or truthful with me.
Why would she tell the truth, buddy? She's about to be facing 15 to 30 years. They don't play with this.
And here's the deal. We have your phone, okay? Your phone's going to give us all the information that we need. They can do a digital download of through your carrier. It will give us GPS locations. It will give us text messages. It will give us everything that's happened. So right now, I'm giving you a chance to be honest with me and tell me the truth about what you know.
Yeah, no, and I don't know anything.
Okay, so your phone's not going to have any information about you driving down to Mexico to pick up fentanyl pills who are coming back. Okay, all right.
These women could lie with a straight face. She's lying like a mug.
Inside, okay?
The officer now questions the friend separately to see if she gives any more or different details.
When did you guys first notice that those were in the vehicle?
We were asked like if we could bring them, but I did not know what was in there.
Okay, so someone asked you to bring them. And who asked you to bring them?
What's so funny to me is these women think they can really just get away with this. Like, oh, I'm a girl. Somebody probably gaslit them and said, you're a girl. You'll be all right. Don't worry about it. They won't question you too much. Just say you didn't know and somebody gave it to you and just lie and you'll get out of it. Like, this is what's crazy. And these girls are ruining their lives over this.
I got one number first, but I have no clue.
A family member of yours?
No, of hers.
Of hers?
Yeah.
Okay. You have no clue what family member. Okay, boy, girl?
No. We were just chilling at the house and...
All right, let me start over a little bit. I know that you guys didn't go down on Sunday, okay? Because there's what we have called LPR readers, right? At the border, I just looked at it and you guys came down yesterday, okay? So don't start the conversation off lying to me because once you lie, it tells me that you know more than something. Obviously, like, how can I trust you for the rest of this conversation if you're not going to be honest with me, right? So please, please, please be honest with me. I'll ask you again. So you went down yesterday. Where did you guys go once you crossed the border?
We went to a hotel.
Okay, what hotel? You guys knew you were there to pick something up, right?
Yes.
Okay, so what was the understanding when you got there? Like, take me through it. What happened when you got there?
They sent her an address to pick up something, and that's why we headed over there.
Was that today?
Yeah.
Okay, so they sent her an address on her phone.
Yeah.
That's where you guys went to go pick it up.
Yeah.
What time did you guys pick up those items?
1 p.m.
After picking them up, where'd you guys go from there?
Straight here.
Straight here.
Yeah.
Okay. So you had to have had pretty good knowledge that what you guys were taking back wasn't collagen pills, right?
They just said it was like a big amount of like medication and that we couldn't like report it online because we were gonna get like tax.
So
at the very least, tax evasion. Smart.
Understanding was.
So it's her connect, basically, that says, hey, come to this address. Did you drive there or did she drive you to the house?
She did.
And then how does the product get into your vehicle?
They started loading it. I was just in the living room.
So you were in the living room of the residence, and then they went outside and started loading the car. When you say they, how many people?
Just 2.
You had to have had some concern, right? Because that's not a normal, right? That's something someone would normally do. Right?
Dude, what are you talking about? I go over to my buddy's house all the time, and he loads up a bunch of collagen pills. What do you mean? What's a regular Sunday for me?
Were you concerned that it was something illegal?
Yes and no at the same time.
You have close to 500,000 fentanyl pills in your car. Okay. Well, I'm telling you, that's what it is.
half a million? My God! She gonna rot in prison.
Right now. So pretty serious charges. Obviously, you guys co-conspired to go down there to pick it up. The severity of the crime is pretty bad. Fentanyl is killing a ton of people, and you guys are introducing it into this country.
Especially 500,000. That's enough to kill 500,000 people. That's horrible.
Is there any part of you that feels bad that...
Well, knowing what it is, yes, because right now we're going through a case with my sister. I don't know what type of drug she's doing, and that's why we're keeping her case.
Well, you guys
Oh my
didn't go
God,
down to
her
visit
sisters.
family, obviously. That was
Her sister doesn't even have custody of her kids because of fentanyl, and yet you're bringing it over to this country. Golly.
It's a lie, right? Be honest. It was a lie, right?
Yeah, I did not know what it was.
But you knew you were picking something up, right? So your friend, what was the conversation like? What'd she say? What made you guys come down yesterday? Because we know it wasn't to visit family, so what did she tell you?
That if I was like willing to like first to pick up something, and I was like, what kind of things? And she's like, oh, it's like medication.
And then you said yes.
Yeah.
And then when you saw these things being loaded in your vehicle, you had some current concerns. You told me that it may be something illegal or may not be something illegal.
Yeah.
Don't you think that would have been a good time to pull out of it? To say no?
I wasn't sure like what to do.
Here's the deal. I've been doing this a long time. They may have said, hey, just tell, if you get caught, tell them this is the story, that with taxes, whatever. You knew what you were doing. You knew what you were doing.
I'm going to be honest, I did not know.
Okay. I'm going to go talk to her for a minute.
You're a liar!
And I'm going to leave you in here with Officer Wilson. You got the gist of everything that happened?
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Pressure's heating
All
up.
right. So this is looking worse and worse for you, okay? Because I talked to her and she told me a completely different side of the story, okay? I'm going to tell you exactly what's going on. I'm going to give you a chance to be a little more honest with me, okay?
Okay.
Do you want to tell me anything different before we have this conversation? No? No? Okay. So her story is completely different than yours. Her story is that it's your connect down there. You guys went down there. You stayed one night at a hotel. Today you received an address. You went to the house. You received the address of where to go. Okay? You guys went to the house where the vehicle was loaded and you asked for the ride to come down to Mexico to pick up product. Okay. I'm going to give you a little opportunity to be a little more honest with me and tell me the truth on what happened.
No, I don't know. I don't.
So she's lying to me.
I don't.
You're a liar!
Want to call her a liar, but I don't.
Well, you are, because she told me a completely different side of the story than yours.
I don't know.
Today, did you get a message on your phone on where to go to pick up those bottles?
No.
No, that never happened.
No.
Okay, so you never.
They can check all of this stuff, though. That's what I never understood. They're gonna check your phone, dude.
Went to an address where the vehicle was loaded.
No.
You never asked her to take you down to Mexico to pick up the items.
No.
Okay. All right. Well, if you're gonna sit here and lie to me, then I have no more reason to talk to you tonight. Okay? Do you want to tell me anything different? Okay.
Deny, bro.
Hey, so what do you guys get paid to do this? Like for this load that you guys brought, what did you guys get paid? Or what are you guys supposed to be paid for it?
How much are we supposed to? I'm not sure. This is a new person that we were going to work with, so I don't know how much he was paying.
In the past, how much have you guys got paid?
10K.
Per 10K each
Yeah.
per load? Okay. And how many pills did you guys move that?
10 bands to throw your life away. Hope it was worth it.
It was half of what we brought today. We don't know how many they are, just the containers. I want to say 80.
80 containers. So it's likely that you would have got paid $20,000 for this if it was double.
Yeah, more likely.
Okay. All right. Hang tight. Okay. You got any questions for me right now?
Do you know if my daughter has been picked up for the
She hasn't yet, but I'll let you know.
These cartels ruining people's lives, bro.
The two suspects were identified as 30-year-old Martha Lopez and 31-year-old Tanya Solis. Over 500,000 fentanyl pills were found in the collagen supplement containers, with an
Oh my God.
estimated street value of up to $2.5 million to $3 million, while the legal proceedings are still in progress as of the time of publication. So far, Martha has been charged with transportation of narcotic drugs and child endangerment. While she is innocent unless proven guilty in a court of law, Tanya has been charged with 2 counts of transportation of narcotic drugs and possession of a weapon during a drug offense. She has taken a plea deal, pleading guilty to 1 count of transportation of narcotic drugs in exchange for the other 2 charges to be dismissed. She has yet to be sentenced. However, first-time offenses for this much controlled substance can result in up to 15 years in prison.
It's the deadliest illegal drug in US history by far. Between 2013 and 2023, it killed about 400,000 Americans.
And what stayed with me from that fentanyl segment is that this stuff is about 50 times stronger than heroin. Think about that for a second. And the proof is in the numbers. While overdoses are down slightly in recent years, they still kill approximately 70,000 Americans a year and are the #1 cause of accidental death in the United States. To put it in perspective, for every 1 person killed by lightning, 7,400 people are killed by fentanyl. Every one of those pills was headed towards somebody's son, daughter, friend, or neighbor. And that's what makes 500,000 pills so disturbing, because every one of them is another chance for a family to get a phone call they never saw coming.
That's crazy. Golly, 500,000, dude? Jesus. Do you guys like the body cam stuff? You guys a fan of that? We have been binging it at the house. Sorry, give me a second. I'm going to clear my throat. We have been binging this stuff at home. So I'm like, why have I not been covering this with you guys? This is something I really enjoy. I love the body cam stuff. It's awesome to me. And so I was like, you know what? Here's what we're going to do. We're going to cover one of these episodes. And what really hits home for me is my dad's a drug addict. He can't help it. He can't help himself. My dad's addicted to meth. Him and meth, and he'd be kicking it hard, man. They be kicking back, bro. It's terrible. It's terrible. You know, I was raised up watching my dad. My dad told me he smoked pot when I was 6 years old. And I was like, pot? What is that? Stupid. Like the pots and pans? You know what I mean? I didn't know what he was talking about. I had no idea what he was talking about with pot. It went from pot. Then it went to speed. He started doing coke. Him and my brother got caught up in a drug investigation where they thought it was my dad selling this guy cocaine, but it was actually my brother. But they thought it was my dad, so my dad went to court for it, and he got off because it was actually my brother, and they couldn't prove it. Was a whole thing. My brother's incarcerated, by the way. So I have 3 half brothers. I'll give you guys the backstory, the lore here. So my dad and my mom got together, and it was my dad's second wife. So my mom was my dad's second marriage, and he came into the marriage with 3 boys. So I have 3 half brothers. They're much older than me. I'm talking 10, 13, and 16 years older than me. I believe that's the age gap. So they're all like more or less uncles to me. So I was, by the time I was 10, they were at least 20, 23, 26. And now, you know, I'm 35, and I think one of them's like 50 something. Like he's much older than me. He might even be 16 years older than me. I can't remember. So I grew up around them. My parents divorced when I was 11. But from the age of about 6 to 11 is when I remember my dad doing the most drugs and sitting around the house. Like he would be up for like 2-3 days straight. He would go try to build I'll show you the carport he tried to build, like the garage. He tried to build this garage one time, and he's like, I'm gonna build this garage, man. I'm gonna build this garage, man. And so he tried to build this garage. This is the house I was raised in right here. Oh, come on. Killing me here. Let's go down the street just a little bit more. Okay. And then we'll zoom in. So this is the house I was raised in right here. 139 32nd Northwest, Paris, Texas. So this carport actually he built on the side. So here's the main house, right? He built this. It was supposed to have a garage door on it and all that stuff, but he got cracked out, built this in like a week, and then didn't finish it. So most of the time there was just a tarp hanging over this, and this was my room right here. Humble beginnings right here from little Levi. This is a computer room where our family computer got a ton of viruses. I don't know why. I was only on LimeWire trying to download Corn. But this was the living room. This was never here, this AC unit. And we used to have, right below this AC unit, we used to have, I don't know if you guys ever remember this, but where the mail would go in. So we'd have the mail, you could put the mail slot, and our dog would just always chew it up. You put it in, he would just immediately just tear it up. So we eventually had to get one. I think we put a mailbox right here. But yeah, my dad would be up for 2-3 days straight, build this, and then just disappear into the darkness and, be whatever again. And so I fell out of this tree multiple times. There used to be a swing on this tree, but now you can see this house it's trash. Cars everywhere, trash cans. It's bad, dude. But yeah, this is a street. And now the other side of the street is very nice. I just lived on the very bad side of the street. And so my mom painted the house this way. But yeah, from the ages of, I'd say from 6 to 11 is when I remember my dad doing the most drugs. And so I lived around a druggie for a long time, for a long, long time. So I know what it's like. I know exactly what it's like. Now, luckily, my half-brothers really weren't that bad. They didn't do, they were smoking pot, but I feel like everybody was smoking pot back then. But then it got so bad, my dad would be up for 3 days, and then he'd be asleep for 3 days. I just wouldn't see my dad. But where's dad at? Oh, he's asleep. It's and even at the ripe age of 7 or 8, I was like, for 3 days? How's this man asleep for this many days? How? I can barely sleep 8 or 9 hours. I'm ready for the next day. I might be a little groggy, a little groggy, but I'm ready to get up. I gotta go to school. But then My parents divorced when I was 11. My dad moved out to Elwood, Texas, which is a very, very small town in Texas. And he lived in a mobile home. We did visitations a little bit. I'd go out there, we'd hit golf balls, we'd go shoot guns, and then by the time I was 12, 13, I just never heard from him again. And then from then, he moved around a lot. He lived in Bonham, Texas. He lived in New Boston, Texas. And the last time I had an actual conversation with him, he was in New Boston, Texas, and he was taking care of this chick's epileptic pit bull on the most random side quest I'd ever heard of. I was like, my dad's out here doing Skyrim soundtracks, Skyrim side quests. This man is out here going off the main storyline. He's in New Boston taking care of an epileptic dog for this chick. And I would call him or he would call me. This is when he had a phone before he got arrested again for meth possession. And I would talk to him for a minute, like, what you doing, man? What's going on, man? This is what my dad sounds like. What's going on, man? What you doing, man? And he'd be like, oh, man, I'm just over here, taking care of this lady's dog. I was like, is that your girlfriend? No, it ain't my girlfriend, man. It ain't my girlfriend, man. I was like, okay. Like, really defending the fact that this wasn't his girlfriend. I was like, what are you doing? I'm taking care of this epileptic dog, man. She'd let me stay here, man. I got to get my Social Security. Guess how much my dad was getting for Social Security every month? Let me know in the chat. What do you think? My dad never really had a job. Worked construction most of his life. Put in the chat. Put in the comments how much you think. If you stuck around this long, how much do you think my dad was getting Social Security a month? I'll tell you right now, $200. $200 a month. That's all he's getting. He never had a job. He never paid in. So my dad, and I talked to my oldest brother, and I asked him, I was like, hey, what is he doing with this $200 a month he's getting from Social Security? And he was, he told me, well, he spends it on meth, and he blows through it the first 2 weeks, and then the next 2 weeks he just waits until the beginning of the next month and then blows it, and he's basically on a meth binge for the first part of every month, and then comes down and then goes on a meth binge, comes down, goes on a meth binge. And so before then, I had talked to him about this epileptic dog. He had called me, and he was like, hey, Levi, what's going on, man? And I was like, what's up, Dad? What you doing? And he's like, hey, man, this is going to sound bad, but who's your mama? He didn't even know who my mom was. He only got kids from 2 women, 50-50 shot, and didn't know who my mom was. I was like, oh, my mom's, this is my mom. He's like, oh, okay, yeah, I remember, man. He's like, yeah, I was calling you, man. I thought this was the bank, because he was trying to get money out of me. So he said, I thought this was the bank, man. I was like, no, it's not the bank, man. It's not the bank. But then I actually tried to meet up with him. But it was so hard to meet up with him because he was just bouncing around everywhere. One day he was in Bonham, Texas. The next day he was in New Boston, Texas. I can't get a ride, man. Sorry, man. I can't do this, man. I'm sorry, man. And he just looking for that next high. And so the last time he got caught with meth, and I think it was like under 3 grams. He got hit with like a distribution charge, so he might be in for a little bit. But then he ain't got a phone. I can't get hold of him. Tried to call him for Father's Day, but I couldn't. Happy Father's Day, man. Father of the year, 35 years in a row, man. Love you, Dad. I laugh at it now because that's really all I can do. For anybody that doesn't have a dad in their life, like, you guys get it, man. Or if you don't have a parent in your life, it's weird because you still want to have that bond with them. I still want to have that bond with my dad, but I know deep down it's impossible. I can't even call the dude. Even if I was going to go meet him, the conversation would be meaningless. I talked to my oldest brother. And I was like, man, I want to take him out one day. I want to take him to the casino. I want to get him a room. I want to treat him. I want to give him some money. I want to, lighten up his day. And my brother goes, don't. He's like, anything you do for him, he's going to ruin. He's going to try to take advantage of you. And he's just like, lower your expectations to 0. So no matter what you do for him, he's not going to be grateful for it. So he's like, bro, just trust me. The last memories you got of him, just let him go. Because he's like, I'm the last guy that has to deal with him. I'll have to be the one that coordinates his funeral. My dad got a bad traumatic brain injury, like dropped a hammer on his head. My brother had to deal with that. They had to cut his skull open. Dude, it was metal as hell. But he survived. He's like a rat. You can't kill him. That's his Chinese zodiac is the rat. You can't kill this kid. Ain't that right, Looks? Free? Sit. Free? I say this to say that I understand the effect that these drugs can have on people. And it affected my life very drastically. Affected my dad's life to the detriment of his life. So to me, this stuff hits home, which is why I wanted to cover this video. But do you guys like the body cam stuff? Let me know. I'll do some more of these videos. I absolutely love these videos, so I'm hoping that you guys like these because I'll definitely cover some more. But let me know in the comments. Put body cam if you lasted this long. Body cam. I'll cover comments in tomorrow's video. But put body cam if you stuck around this long. And if you want me to do some more body cam videos, let me know in the comments. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. It's always good to have you guys out, man. Until next time. Peace. Levi Nichs.